this bit. This is the original one. This is the one where Bill, I think this is the one where Bill apparently haunts this place. This is the original Naughty Boys corridor. We're right on the top now of the building. Totally alone now, there's nobody here. But if you look in here, these are definitely the rooms where Bill is. Now this is supposed to be one of the most active places in Newsham Hospital. It's basically known as the Naughty Boys corridor. And things have happened to a lot of people up here. Now I was with Chris up here last time I was here, and we heard the door bang or something happened. But this is definitely the one, this is definitely the original one. So just full of these rooms like this. They used to lock the child up. And that's what they used to put them in. That's hopefully the wind. It's a spooky corridor, guys, it really is spooky. So Bill, little Bill, if you were here, I think you also lost your life in this building when you were screaming. The poor child. And you keep saying, don't you, people have heard you, hey, I'm Bill, I'm Bill. Can you say that now? Can you shout your name, Bill? Oh, I wish you no harm. I'm not going to do you any harm, I promise. Bill, are you here? That's a seagull outside, it sounds like a child. Weird, because it sounds like a child whimpering. I think it's a bird outside, but this is one of the creepiest corridors, guys, you could ever actually do an investigation on. It's horrible because it's pitch black, it's got like this oval shape, you can see it through camera. It's got all these doors that literally go off to one another. It's a typical Hammer House of Horror haunted corridor. I really had a lot down here. I said I came here 8 years ago and I spent quite a bit of time up here. But I've never really had anything, but apart from when I was with Chris last time, I was stood up this end of the corridor and Chris was down there and we heard something. Bill, did you have a room that you were put in all the time? Can you knock on the door like this, Bill? Is the headmaster here? The cruel, cruel headmaster. The one who used to beat the children. Well, I'll tell you what sort of a man are you? Do you want to come now and get me out? But are you too much of a coward? Man to man, are you a coward? What we'll do, we'll go and sit in one of these rooms. Because I'll just, again, show you. I'll shut this door. So this is where the Naughty Boy, I'm actually in there now, and I can't sit down. And I've shut the door. And I literally, that's how small this room is. I'm here. I've sat down now in here. And it's just banged the camera. Just by turning it around. That's how dingy these rooms were. And these children were locked in here. These poor orphans are locked in these rooms. It was absolutely, conditions were absolutely diabolical. Come on, knock on the door. That's like a double room. This one goes in, I'm in the room now, I can hardly move. And that's it, you see the seat that where they used to sit or where they were put. Just goes along. But from a sceptical view, when people are hearing these doors moving, As you can hear now, there's something, but it's so windy up here. You know, it's just drafts moving the doors. You know, I can understand being up here and people, especially if there's a group of people, if you hear noises like that, how one can get spooked, and as you can hear now, but you can hear the wind as well. But you can imagine if one person got spooked, how everybody gets spooked. It just goes through everybody. But it's such a privilege. It's such a privilege just to be up in this part of Newsham Park Hospital, totally on my own, with nobody around in this corridor, without anyone here. It really does feel such a privilege to actually do this. And thanks to Chris as well for letting me do this as well. Boys, it's just getting worse down there. But these are the windows, guys. If I show you here, that's the only thing that's covering the windows up. Is this tarpaulin. Could you show yourself down the corridor? Can you walk towards me? Bill, can you show yourself? Little Bill. The little boy child. Are you here, Bill? Do you want to come and play? You come and play a game? I'm not going to treat you harshly. I'll look after you. Walk towards me, Bill. Run towards me. I whistle. Can you whistle back? The wind is howling. It sounds like cries. It is literally howling. You know, this building has been whispering heard, dragging noises have been heard, apparitions have been seen, cold spots, doors slamming, objects moving, hair pulling, and hot breath on your neck has been felt. Now, when we were down in the cinema area before, somebody did have the hair pulled. I'm sure she doesn't know that story. So when I see her later, I will tell her, not to freak her out. Nurse that died here too. Well, she didn't die. Well, she did die here, but she killed herself. Apparently, she was accused of killing the patient, and she killed herself also in this hospital. So I said the history of it, the amount of things that have gone on in here. You know, I just wish Amy could have experienced it. To be honest, I just wish she'd been here just to get her perspective, especially I said with all the children and the orphans and that. Really interesting. I think she's absolutely freaked out up here, to be honest. But as I say, I'm down in the most haunted part of the hospital and nothing's happened, unfortunately. You know, I'm sure things do happen, but you know, again, you just have to be in the right place at the right time. And before anyone says anything, I'll come in open-minded. Just, as I said, I just wanted to spend a little bit more time in here because last time I came here, I just couldn't get in here because everybody came to this part of the hospital, and even a lot of people have left already. So it's not even midnight, I don't think yet, and I think about 10 people have actually left. So as the night goes on, we'll get to more places, I'm sure, where we can get some alone time. You know, I'll be here for the duration because I'm an idiot, but there you go. I actually should have been playing golf this morning and I woke up late and I missed that. So that was a bad start to my day. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk all the way through. And then what I want you to do is, as I'm walking through now towards the other door out of this corridor, I want you to do something behind me if that's okay. that's the game we're going to play. And if that naughty headmaster's here, or that horrible matron, then I'll give her what for, Bill. Don't you worry about that, mate. Because he can't harm me. That's not like a door, but again, it could just be it's probably just the wind. But it's so eerie when it happens. So if that was you did the doorbell, just so I know it's not the wind, can you do it now? Can you do that, make that noise now again? We'll carry on. Hope we might come back up here later on. Maybe. This is pitch black in here, I just can't see a thing now. Walking into a hospital, top of the hospital, right at the top. I'm totally on my own, I can't see a thing in front of me. I've lost my torch, so now I'm totally knackered. Just bumping into something because I can't see a thing. I'm literally just feeling my way because it's pitch black in here. I can see a door in front of me somewhere. There. It's just like I'm opening doors here, it's just pitch black when I walk in. Could be anybody here. Couple of lockers. I think that's just looks like a kitchen, maybe. That's the kitchen area. God, I can't see a thing. Trying to walk back and I can't. If I have to get out of here now. If I have to get out of here, guys, now, I'm totally screwed. Because I've left my torch somewhere. And I can't find it. I've left it in one of the other rooms. I'll have to go back and borrow something else to come up for it. And it's just rooms that go off. Room after room after room. I just wish I knew what these wards was. You know, I know it got obviously done up in the later years, but going back to the orphan years when it was a proper orphanage, I'd love to know what wards these were used for. And the big black thing I can see in front of me, but I'm presuming. Please don't tell us, curtain. So spooky. I can't see anything. And what the hell that is I've just seen? I've just seen that blow in my eye. And that's what I walked into, but I say I couldn't see. What is that? It's like a person up there. That is so spooky. That isn't a person. What is that? God knows. Well, this really feels spooky to me. I don't think I've just seen that thing, it's all psychological on my behalf. I don't know, but there you go. There's some old hospital beds here. See, again, this black thing's stuck everywhere in corners. And because it's dark. There are old beds in this room. This is fantastic now because there's just literally nobody around me. I've got the whole top floor all to myself. I can't hear anybody. All I can hear is the wind outside, the odd door rattle, which is probably the wind, and I'm at the top of Newsham Hospital. And I say it feels such a privilege to actually to investigate like this at Newsham Park without loads of people being around me. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but when you've got people around you, if you do hear something, you just don't know if it's them or not. And this, to me, the way I investigate, is absolutely fantastic for me. I can't see another one of this. God no, I can't see a thing. I don't know what that is. Is that just a room? I don't know why they're there, but there you go. think I came in this room before. Oh, this is even a spooky room. This is that room where we're back now. We've come back the other way. This is that room where somebody's been in here, and it's got Jesus, but loves you. It goes all around the room, all this graffiti, and there's all these crosses that have been put upside down. Or whether urban explorers have been in here, or somebody's been in here to do that. I honestly don't know, guys, but I know something happened to somebody in this room before. So if there's any spirits with us in this room now, whatever this room used to be, any matrons, any staff, any patients, can you please come forward and give us a sign that you are here? If I whistle, can you whistle back? Whistle back for me. And then what I'll do, guys, I'm going to get a quick cup of coffee because my hands are absolutely freezing cold. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, and then we might go down and see if the laundry area is available again, and we'll go back down there. And then maybe at some point in the night we'll join up with Bella and the mate again, and we'll go and do something with them, just see how they investigate and see what they do, and just see if anything happens, basically. Just see if not saying anything or calling out does anything. So come on, let's go with me right the way through back at the top floor of Newsham Park, and we'll go back down for a cup of coffee. Now this is the bit, you see, where I can't see a thing. Jesus, I don't know where I'm going now because I'm lost. I've got lost now. I just don't know where I am. I just don't know where I am now on this floor. See there, I can't see because there's no torch. I can't see a thing. That's a door with no window in it. Is that door with a window? If you ever come here, don't lose your torch, because you won't find your way out, and if you're on your own, you're going to spook yourself. I can't see many idiots doing this that I'm doing. Right, we're back in the Naughty Boys corridor. This is the Naughty Boys, so it's, yeah, a little bit of light in here so I can see what I'm doing now. So yeah, still on the top floor, and you go this way. Yeah, this is going out now. That's it, we're back on the staircase. So that's it, we've done the whole top floor all by ourselves. It's amazing because I feel like I've got the whole place to myself. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm the only one here because there's just nobody around at all. And as you can see now, because I come out the stairwell, you can probably hear my voice. It's everywhere. Everywhere's gone echoey. I really desperately need a cup of coffee because I'm absolutely frozen. But I'm just trying to bring you this footage. I'm just trying to bring you the truth of somebody being totally alone in Newsham Park Hospital in the dark. And I just wanted to bring you the truth that, you know, even if you're on your own, don't bank on anything happening, because there's a good chance it won't. I just hope we get something before the night ends. That was the bit I went in before, down there when I came up the stairs. I don't think you can get in this bit at all. No. But where the hub is, where we got our hub and that's supposed to be a really active room. I think that's where they used to have all the dinners and that sort of stuff. And last time we were here, and the first time I was here 8 years ago, somebody heard footsteps literally just walk past them, which was quite interesting. Right, so I'm back downstairs now, come back into the laundry. Yeah, this is a place that I investigated last time. So we'll come back now, actually, I think we'll come under the building slightly, to be honest. But this is where he is now. Quite a few people have left now, so the later it's getting, the more places now I am being able to get here on my own. There is somebody right down the far end, so we do need to be aware of that. But I say this was probably, the room I'm in now is the old locker room, where the laundry workers used to be. The old wheelchair down there. That would be fantastic if that moved. I'd love to see something like that happen. Also hear a little bit of traffic on the main road as well. I said these are all the staff lockers. Seems to be a popular place. I remember these were the toilets, because I was saying about the ladies' toilets. Everywhere you go, the ladies' toilets are always haunted. And we tried it down here, see if we could get some activity. I remember this, it's a shower block and a toilet room and that sort of stuff. I'd love to hear one of these locker doors move, slam to, it'd be absolutely fantastic. So if there is any spirit people here that wish to maybe tap on one of these lockers or move something in this room, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Can you do that for me tonight, please? Can you come forward? Make a sound? Knock? So I'll show you this room down here. I don't think we got into this room last time. There's some like an old dryer there. The old dryers or washers or whatever. It's just a fire exit that goes to outside. This room seems to have changed, to be honest. Go in here. This is like some kind of staff room. Or what, I don't know, or a restroom, maybe. And again, some old wheelchairs here. But it's the one that moved down, so that'd be awesome. Wheelchair. Just to push it down somewhere. What that is on the wall. That wasn't here last time. Man is born free, but he is in chains. I know before the eye of providence. To all the prince of the power of the air, do you grant me freedom from church and state? Grant me money, power and sex. Novus ordo seclorum. Don't know what that is. If anyone knows what that means, or please let me know in the comment section. I might do, considering that there's some people in here. Might come back here later on and go in that other room where Angie saw that person sat on the floor. And what we'll do, we'll go up to the top floor again, walk around, and then we'll go back into the old cinema area and see if there's anybody in there. Down there is a corridor that leads to the main hall where they used to eat. That's where the hub is, but there's somebody doing a visual in there, so let's go back to the top where there's nobody about and see if anything happens. I'd love to spend a bit more time on the corridor where the naughty boys corridor is. God, there's more stairs here than what there was in that bloody lighthouse. If you haven't seen that video, that is on YouTube as well. Man, hell of a walk. So we're back upstairs now, there's nobody here again. Just get my breath. Let's walk through and get to that other corridor. This was the this was definitely the room where the bed was, and that's gone now. I don't want to keep moving things around, but that was the room where Angie didn't like the bed, and there was a chair here, and she sent somebody sat in the chair, but the chair's gone as well. So it's quite modern, this bit up here. There's a view over Liverpool. See, that's what I heard. Last time when I was here, I heard the door bang just like that. And as I say, I don't know if somebody had come up the stairs, but I'd never heard anyone, because usually if people come up here, then you usually hear them talking and that. But I didn't hear anything, so I'll never know, unfortunately. That was on the last video of Newsham Park. I've got another couple of videos on Newsham Park on YouTube. I'm not calling out, I'm just gonna walk and just be normal. If I can be normal, that is. There's all these rooms here as well. We went in there last time. Fire exit and way out. So these must have been the main corridors from the wards. I'm going into Ward E, the old Ward E, whatever that was. And as I say, if you know what these wards were, please let me know in the comments section below. I just come back on myself. I get lost a bit in the dark. I just come back on myself. I'm a little bit lost again now. Go back through here. No, I've just come right round on myself. How the hell I've done that, I don't know. But I've just come right round on myself. So, let's go through here. That's what I've done. I've gone out of that ward. I've come out of that door and gone back down there. So, I shouldn't have gone that way. What we need to do is go through here. I think this is that spooky corridor, guys. It's so horrible down here. I'm not sure if this was the room where Brady was, but I might be wrong. It possibly could have been. I've just been speaking to Chris. Now, we're back in the room with all those horrible crosses. Now, apparently, Chris was just saying there's a couple of people that have gone because they spent some time in this room before, and as they were in here, they felt very, very unwell, apparently, and they've left. And apparently, a couple more had been in this room, and they've also didn't feel too good. I've been in here, I feel fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lock this camera off on here, and then see if anything happens. Oh, linkage. If I throw them, can you throw them back? Sat on one of these horrible hospital beds that's just like sitting on spring. So uncomfortable. So apparently you came, somebody's left the building because they felt very, very unwell in this room. I'm asking to any spirits of Newsham Park Hospital to come forward now. Come and give me a sign that you were here. If you can make a sound. Open one of these doors and we're up here all alone. That's the wind that is banging behind me. If I whistle, can you whistle back? Can you whistle back for me, please? Can we hear your voice? Hello? Is there any nurses here? That would freak some people out. Just the noise, even though I know it's the wind. It is so freaky when you're actually sat up here in the attic part of Newsham Park Hospital in the dark and that wind and thing blowing like mad. So there's any nurses, any matrons maybe, any staff? Come on, this is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the UK. One of the most evil places. People were saying as well when they were up here, you can't really see it through night vision, but obviously that's a fire door with a piece of glass in. And people have been seeing shadows that have been going past in the corridor. I've again yet to see anything like that. Come on, did you make somebody feel unwell before? Did you cause it? Can you do something else? Because I'm feeling totally fine. Can you maybe bang on something instead? If I knock... Jesus. They're so loud. If I knock, can you knock back? Sure. That freaks people out. But again, like those people feeling unwell, is it just because, you know, this is a room, it's full of graffiti, there's messages of Satan in here, there's crosses that have been painted upside down. That window there is so spooky, even though we all know it's the wind, but it also adds to the atmosphere. And is it just a psychological thing why these people felt unwell and had to leave? You tell me. But I don't even feel spooked, like last time. It's not bothering me. I say I'm totally up here all alone. There's no one here. And I feel absolutely, honestly, I feel fine because this room is just pitch black. And again, the wind at the windows is just adding to the atmosphere. Oh dear. It's windier than last time, guys, a lot windier. Even here, there's lots of places you can't get into. There's a bell tower that would be fantastic if we get in there. There's an old school here, the old nurses block as well. Unfortunately now the mortuary, the roof's gone off it, so that's unsafe, so we can't get in there, which is a bit of a shame. Because I remember that was quite a spooky building, because you went in the mortuary and you had to walk through like this bit of a chapel bit, and it was quite eerie in there, to be honest. This could have been Brady's room, actually, I'm not sure. This is a massive room. Now, people say this room's quite active. I'm not really sure what it was, whether it was a ward or... School desk. Is that an old school desk? Is that an old school desk? Is it? Yeah. There's one of the old school desks by the look of it. Pictures that people have done on the wall. These have been done by ghost hunters or not, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's things that they've picked up on maybe in here. We went to the beach today. Maybe he wanted to stay, or maybe it was done by the kids that was here. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Makes you wonder if these are all pictures done by the orphans. I really don't know. Oh, pictures and... Hang on there. Sure what they are, to be honest, guys. Don't think they're original, to be honest. The paper's too in good nick. Right, so if there's any spirit people in this massive big room, I'm all alone. Can you come forward? Can you make a sound? Can you knock? Can you hear your voice? Hello? 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 Right, something possibly weird's just happened. I'm not sure, but I heard what sounded like woo, and then I saw a torchlight from this door, a torchlight from that door there. But when I went into that room, it doesn't lead anywhere. But I saw like a torchlight in that room after this. Woo! I thought it was somebody coming up the staircase, which it wasn't. I don't know, that's weird, but I can confirm now, this is the room where Brady stayed here when he was in this hospital at Newsham Park. Hello? And somebody says his bed was here, just here, there's a blackboard with evil on, so somebody said his bed was there, but somebody said no. Brady's room is in this room here. Now I can't get in this room, but I'll put the camera through the door. But, see there. But somebody said that was Brady's room. But what was weird, that's the room where I thought I heard the woo, and I saw that light. Now I thought it was somebody coming up maybe that staircase, but even if it was, that is a solid door, so there'd be no light coming through there. The only light there would have been is from outside on the car park, unless it was somebody shining a light outside, I don't know. Or if it was somebody outside. The only thing is with that, is if you go in that room there, as you can see, that window is totally open at the bottom. So maybe it was that. Again, it's one of them that you'll never know if it was something or not. You know, it was good, but there could be quite easily a rational explanation for what I've just experienced then. So I presume this was the room where maybe the more violent patients stayed. Maybe there's people here that shouldn't have been here. Is there anybody here now? Can you come forward now? Can you come and give me a sign that you were here? Can you move a chair? Can you knock on something? Look at the old kids stool, little kids chair there. Can you make a sound? Any sound at all? Hello? Hello? Can we hear your voice? If I whistle, can you whistle back? Quite a spooky room, this, because it's one of them rooms that, as you can see, it's like a dome room. It's very dark. It's very oppressive. There's loads of bits of furniture hanging around in here. Little chairs there. I'm presuming they're original. I'm presuming. So shall we carry on and go back down to the cinema area? This is probably one of my favourite rooms, to be honest. Bathrooms. I find these rooms spooky more than anything. Right. I think this is the staircase down. Coming down here now. What we'll do, we'll come back outside that way, I think. If anybody wants to do anything behind me. Did anybody die on the staircase? Was there a matron that died here? Or a nurse that killed herself after you was accused of killing a patient? Is this the area that you... maybe did your deed? The cinema area where we're going back to now, there's quite a few people that apparently didn't like that area, apparently. And that's where the girl got her hair touched. And that's supposed to be one of the phenomena in this hospital, is people tugging at people's hair. And that happened to her down in the cinema room. I've just been speaking to somebody else as well. She's been before. She said it's very quiet at Newsham Park tonight. I said, have you been before? She said, yeah. And she said she's had quite a lot happening, but tonight it's been pretty quiet. And I asked her where the most active room or the most active part of the hospital in her perspective was, and she said it was down in the laundry area where the lockers are. Come back down now to the old cinema area. So I'm going to wrap this video up, guys, in a minute. But I come down here because a lot of people said this is quite active down here. It's only down here now. A lot of people have been dwindling off. It's a little bit like that film, the 10 Little Indians. Every time you go for a cup of coffee, it's getting less and less people here. wish I could get that picture what looks like a body on the thing, but I can't pick it up on night vision, unfortunately. Whether you can see it, I'm not sure, but there is like a patination of a person's body on the body trolley. Speaking to somebody before who were in this room behind me, and they said they heard this on the body trolley. I've not heard it, but that's what they heard. So this is the last room we're going to do now, is the old cinema area. So come on, if there's anybody here, this is where the girl got touched on the hair. You've done nothing for me. I'm going to be leaving soon. Can you do something before I go? Can you make a noise? Can you make a sound like you did before in that corner? You knock. Make a noise. Whistle. I'll take there. Husband Brown or all this. Probably a movie. Old Man Rex, high standard case. Don't say what's on it. Old VHS tape there. Well, it's a place where you used to come and relax. But there's a few things went on in here. So that brings our video to an end here at Newsham Park Hospital. Sorry, not a lot has happened. It's about 2:30 now in the morning. But it's been an absolute privilege being able to actually investigate this building as if I'd had this building to myself tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've had loads of me time. I've got in loads of places where I didn't get me time last time. I spent loads of time upstairs in the Naughty Boys corridor, a place that is supposed to be really, really haunted. It was interesting when I went into Brady's room when I heard that whooshing sound, and then I saw some like torchlight, and I thought it was somebody coming up the stairs, but when I went through the door, that particular room where I saw the torchlight didn't lead anywhere. The only thing it could have been was possibly something outside. We'll never know. I've just been speaking to some people as well who come here quite regularly, ghost hunting. They said it was quite quiet tonight, but they said their favourite area was down in the living room downstairs. They said they loved that area. So everybody has their own little rooms where they like. But that's me done now. It's time for me to get off home and on to the next video, where we return to Antwerp Mansions. Thanks for watching. Please sub the channel, guys, and if you've been here, please also comment in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, and please let me know your thoughts on this video as well. Thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.